Hello and welcome to the first ever video on this YouTube channel. It's something that I've been wanting to start for a long time, and I used to do YouTube years ago when I used to post singing videos. But I stopped doing those when I went to uni, and I just carried on filming privately, but now I'm taking the plunge and I'm gonna start vlogging. So this is gonna be a pack with me video for Disneyland Paris for my 30th birthday, and I am so excited. Sat next to me, this is Cody. He's probably just gonna stay and chill here whilst I do this video, but he is my border collie. He is 6 years old and he is just my best friend. We are going to be staying within Paris, so we will be staying in the Champs-Élysées in the Citizen M, and we're going to be taking the train to Disney every day. It's only about an hour, so it's not going to take too long, but that means we also get to spend some time in Paris again as well. We last went to Paris in March last year, 2025, for our wedding anniversary, so I'm very, very, very excited to go back again. And I went to Disney Paris when I was 12, and it was the 15-year anniversary of Disneyland Paris, and I absolutely loved it. I loved seeing all the characters, getting all my autographs, and just it was my first ever time in Disney, and it was just magical, and I've always been a Disney girl. This is going to be my husband's first time though, so he's only ever been to Florida. We went to Florida in June 2024 for our honeymoon, and it was my first time to Walt Disney World. It was the most magical experience, and I cannot wait to go back next year. So yes, here is the start of a new Disney vlog series. So I hope you're going to join and follow me along. Please like and subscribe and comment any tips you have below. This is my third time in Disney, so I haven't got loads of things like other people do, but I'm sure I'm going to build up loads of stuff anyway. So I'm going to start with my makeup and my toiletries of what I'm going to take. Now I normally take my bigger makeup bag when I go on longer trips, however I want to make sure I have space for merchandise, so I'm going to take my smaller bag, and it is my Nemo bag, which I did get for I think either my birthday or Christmas last year. It's from Primark. It was a double set, so yes, this is what I'm going to put all my makeup into. And something that I am absolutely loving is my Arborian BB cream. I absolutely love this stuff. It's perfect. It has SPF in it because I burn all the time, so I always make sure I'm topped up with a lot of SPF. And it's really lightweight, so it's perfect when you're having like a really hot, sweaty day. And I don't know what the weather's going to be like in Paris, but I can only assume it's going to be quite hot. And when you are doing a park day and you are walking around for 25,000 steps, you're going to need something lightweight. So yes, my BB cream is perfect for that. So that's going in. I've then got my Maybelline Fit Me powder, which I'm going to keep in my bag as I'm going around because I have oily skin. So over the day I can top it up and powder it, which means I hopefully won't be as shiny. I've then got my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, which again is great, long lasting as well, as it says on the name. I've got this one, my new e.l.f. blush. It's a beauty wand blush. It's basically a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury, but it's actually really good, and I like that it's a liquid one, so I can kind of put as much on or as little on as I want and just build it up where I need to. Again, great for topping up during the day. But I also do have my Physicians Formula blush as well, which I do like to top up on the top if I'm adding a bit more. It's a little bit more bronzery as well, so it's actually quite good just to add a little bit of more colour to my face. And then for other days where I want to add some more colour to my eyes, I'm not very good at it, but I just whack some colour on and it does the job. I will use my MUA palette. Then I've also got my Benefit brow pen. Again, I don't really use it that much, but when I do want to add a little bit, I will add that on because my brows are quite defined as it is. Again, brow gel, just a clear brow gel from e.l.f. Then my all-time favourite mascara is this one. It's my Estee Lauder one, and it's my Double Wear Zero Smudge Mascara. It is perfect. It lasts all day. I can either use it for a very low makeup day, or I can put a bit extra on for a better long-lasting makeup day. And then to top it off, I am running low on it, so I might need to buy some more before I go, but it's my e.l.f. Power Grip setting spray, because this stuff keeps my makeup on all day. I have tried it at weddings when they've been really hot, and it has kept my makeup on all day, so it is perfect. And then to finish my makeup, once I've used the setting spray, I will use my fan that I bought in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. I love this so much. It is just so pretty. So yes, that is what I will be using for my makeup. Okay, on to toiletries now. So I've got my other Nemo bag that I'm going to use. And this one's really great because I can see what's in it, because I always forget things that I've packed. So it's great that I can pop things in here, and as I'm going along I can see what I've already packed. So I'm going to be taking my, not sponsored, but Wild deodorant. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I've been using it for probably 6 years now. It must be 6 years. I have actually converted myself to the roll-ons because they are just a lot easier to use. I still like the stick version, but personally for me, the roll-on has been a game changer. The non-antiperspirant one. So I've got my older case. I say older case, it's not that old. But my older case is my B one. I do love it. It's usually staying in my gym bag. But then I'm going to Disney, so I'm gonna have to take my everyday Disney one. And I love this one. So I'm gonna have to take this one as well. Maybe both, maybe just one. I haven't quite worked it out yet, but at least I can have 2 different scents on the go. So for my skincare, I have been using this stuff for, again, many years. I don't really like change sometimes. My skin breaks out a lot, and I did change my skincare and then it breaks out. So I found something that works perfectly. I'm going to be taking my number 7 Oily Blemish Prone Skin Moisturiser. It is very lightweight. It is perfect for a park day. It's perfect for every day, especially with oily skin. And my skin has just got so much better since using this. And it's been a good 5 years of using this, I believe. Then my SPF. This is the best SPF I've ever used, and it is the La Roche-Posay Oil Control Fluid, the Anselios 50 SPF one. I need 50 SPF because I do burn, but I say it's the best one because I took it to Florida and I didn't burn once, and that is a bonus for me. So yes, I'm taking that one. Then I've got just some mini perfumes. These are Hollister perfumes they came in a little set for my birthday once, but I keep these in my travel bag because they're just perfect to take around. And yeah, so I take those. And then I've got my Jo Malone mini perfumes, which I have my wedding scent, which is my Peony and Blush Suede scent. I love this one. I have a bigger version so I can top it up. It just reminds me of wearing my wedding dress again, and it is the best thing I ever did was to buy a specific wedding fragrance so that I can remember the feeling of being in my wedding dress and having my wedding day. I just love it. Then I've got my English Pear and Freesia one. This is a new one I've got, and I'm getting a new one for my birthday. So I can top that one up as well because I'm running very low. So I've got those to take. I've got some hair grips because it'd be perfect to do in my hair. And then of course I'm going to be adding toothbrush, the normal stuff. I also need to make sure that we are fully stocked with SPF and sun cream. So I've got a different variety actually. I've got the Aldi 50 plus sun cream because I'm going to need 50 plus. I also have the spray variants, but I've got 50 and a 30. But these are really great. We used these, I think it's an American brand we used when we were in Florida, and it was just perfect just to quickly top up. So I'll usually use the cream in the morning, and then I will top up with a spray throughout the day because you can chuck it in the bag and it's very quick to top up. So it's not really feeling like a chore to top it up. Whereas I find this, if I took this, I can't be bothered to keep topping it up. So definitely get some spray. This I'm going to be taking as well because I break out so much. I found this is great to put on top of my makeup because it's designed for your face and it's not as oily as normal SPF sprays. So yeah, this is perfect. The Garnier Vitamin C Brightening Over Makeup UV Mist. Again, not sponsored, but I will also be taking my Wild Lip Balm. This one has SPF in it as well, and I can find that sometimes when I'm in the heat, my lips can dry out a bit, so I will take this one too. Then I've got our little first aid box, which I've kind of been creating over a few trips. So we've got some band-aids, plasters, blister plasters, because my husband gets blisters a lot with walking around. I mean, you're walking 25,000 steps a day. It's bound to happen if you're not wearing comfortable shoes or if your shoes are rubbing so much as well. Some cotton pads, they can come in handy. These are absolutely brilliant. These are laundry sheets. So they are little tiny sheets like this. And then you just need to either pop it in a washing machine if you've got one to hand, or you can hand wash with it. So I took this to Florida, which meant I could wash things as we were going along if I needed to, or if I had a stain on something and I want to make sure it's cleaned off before we get home. They are absolutely perfect, and because they're in a little pack, they're easy to take on a flight. I get travel sickness and motion sickness, so when you're trying to go on all the rides, it's really difficult. But I did find that these really helped me in Florida. So I will be taking these, and I will make sure I take one in the beginning of the day and then later on as I need to. I am also going to take my new hair waver with me because I really like waving my hair instead of curling it at the moment. So this is the Timo waver. Yeah, this is perfect for doing some waves in my hair. I'm actually really enjoying waving it and then putting it up in a ponytail, so the ponytail's a lot bigger. So I also have various scrunchies to take with me where I can pop it up, especially when it's really hot because I don't like my hair in my face. So next I'll move on to my tech stuff before we then get into our outfits. Now of course I'll be taking my camera, but I'm using it so I can't show you. I will definitely be taking my Kindle. I am currently reading House of Flame and Shadow. I'm not gonna lie, Crescent City hasn't been my favourite, but this one has been really good. So I am getting into it now, but we are book 3 into it now. So yes, I'm gonna take my Kindle. I do like having stickers on the back because I like to change the map. But I am wondering if I do change it to a Disney case. I've got 2, exactly the same design, but one of them has my little hand holder in the back. And I'm taking it because when we're in ride queues, I can read. It's a little tip that I've learned from Brogan. So I'm going to take my Kindle so I can not only read on the plane, read in the room, but read in the queues. So yeah, I'm going to take that. I do have my beautiful Libaloom case. It is stunning. It is Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing is my all-time favourite book. Can't see it on the shelf because it has its own dedicated section over there. So yeah, maybe I'll do a little show and tell one day. But yeah, my Libaloom case is like this. I can slot my Kindle into here. I can pop any other little bits into here. It's just stunning. So that's coming with me. The boring but necessary bits, my charger. This one has a little Apple Watch charger with it. I can charge my AirPods and I can charge my phone, and it all folds up nicely and easy to put away. And again, boring but necessary, travel adapters. So I'm going to take probably a normal UK plug to European, but I'm also going to take this one, which has 2 plugs, 3 USBs, and it goes into 1 plug. I'm then also going to take power bank, of absolute necessity when you're traveling around in the parks, because you're going to be on your phone all the time taking so many pictures, checking the ride queues on the app, and just everything. So I will always take a power bank. Something I bought for Florida and is a absolute necessity when it's really hot is my rechargeable fan. But it's been great in the heat wave, to be honest. So yes, I'm going to be taking my fan with me. And then I'm going to be taking my Instax as well. I do like taking some Instax photos to put onto our memory boards along with some pins that we collect. So yeah, I'll be taking my Instax with me as well. Okay, we're going to get onto outfits and accessories and everything else that's going to pull this thing together. As that's been sitting there the whole time and I didn't know, I'm going to be taking my Herschel bag. I am obsessed with this bag. I love a crossbody bag. And this is such a good size. It's not too big, but it fits so much into it. With a little pocket at the front for my phone. And I did recently buy this little charm on it, which I'm going to take. And it is a small mini pair of mini ears. And it's just so cute. So yeah, my bag of choice is going to be this one. Within my bag, I've got my new Winnie the Pooh purse, which was Primark a while ago. I always make sure to keep some antibacterial wipes in there, especially when we're walking around the parks. And a little tip that I will give you is take a refillable water bottle. My one is going to be my Awala bottle. And I will always take it to refill within the park so we don't have to keep buying water and buying drinks. And what I do is I take squeezy squash. So I have 3 different flavours so I can pick and choose. I've got some apple and blackcurrant, summer fruits and orange. Now all my friends know I am obsessed with squash. It's all I drink, so I need to make sure I have squash everywhere I go. To be honest, I usually leave one of these in my bag anyway whenever I go out anywhere, so when you're going to Disney you do so many steps, so it's definitely best to take shoes that you know are comfortable to wear. I will be taking these trainers that I bought in Florida. They do look worse for wear. I don't really care because I took them to Barcelona Grand Prix last year and it's dusty. And to be honest, they're just going to get dirty anyway, so they are really comfy to wear. But I'm also going to take my Skechers Bobs. These are slip-in shoes. I have changed the laces though because they were a bit too big for my feet, and these are elasticated laces from Amazon, so I can just slip my foot in and out and don't have to worry about doing up the laces. For my jewellery and accessories, I've got my Apple Watch, and I'm hoping I might get a new Apple Watch strap to take, and I have got multiple colours. I'm going to also take my Disney necklace. My husband bought me this for our 1-year anniversary when we first got together, so this is about 10 years old. This is 10 years old, but I love it. And I'm going to take my Pandora bracelet because I want to get some new charms for it as well. I will take my loops. These are my sleeping loops, the quiet loops. I have ADHD, so I struggle with noises sometimes, so I will take these ones for sleeping, and I have my experience ones for loud noises when we're around the park as well, probably for fireworks. Then I've got my Stackers case where I can put all of my rings and jewellery into when I'm going to sleep. For my bag, I've got my mini ears charm. I've also got my little Pop Mart stitch, my little Winnie the Pooh stitch, which is going to go with my Winnie the Pooh outfit. My Beauty and the Beast Pop Mart stitch. And my little Pop Mart Pluto as well. So I might even try and get another one when we're out there because it's a Pop Mart. So we'll see if I can get another one. I've also picked up this Winnie the Pooh lanyard where I can pop little cards into it. Might be very useful. And this is going to be my first ever time pin trading. I'm very excited for it. So I've got my Walt Disney World lanyard and I've already put some pins on there that I bought on Vinted. So I've got a few different pins, which I can't wait to trade. There are my pins. I've also got my Winnie the Pooh hat. I have got some ears, but my head gets very hot and sometimes my parting burns, so I do like to have a hat as well. So when I'm not wearing my mini ears, I can put my hat on. I am a massive Finding Nemo fan. So for my pyjamas, I'm going to be taking my Just Keep Swimming pyjamas with my little shorts. And then for travel day, I can't decide which way I'm going to wear them, like which day I'm going to wear them. But I've got these trousers to wear. They're just lightweight, so they're going to be perfect for travelling in because we're travelling early in the morning and travelling late at night. So I've got those ones from Primark, or I've also got these ones from Nobody's Child. It's quite difficult to show trousers, but yes, so they're going to be travel day. Can't decide which one yet, but one of the two, either going out or coming home. I have a variety of vest tops which can go with those trousers but also go with shorts and a skirt that I'm planning to take. So I've got it in like a creamy colour, white colour and a black because they're kind of like a staple colour to take. I think I'm going to take my fat face skirt. It's just got loads of different sea creatures on it, but I love this skirt. It's just so pretty and it has pockets. So I'm going to be taking that for a Paris day or an evening. Then I've also got my Hollister dress, but it is a jumpsuit because it's got shorts as well. And again, pockets. So that will be another Paris day. Underneath a skirt and dresses, I take sometimes shorts because they can rub. I've got my cycle shorts in black. And then I've also got my nude ones from M&S. These are really great, by the way. They're amazing. They don't ride up, which is perfect, because sometimes they ride up and it's annoying. And then we're going to get on to Disney outfits. So one of the Disney days, probably the last day in Disney, I'm going to be wearing my morning t-shirt. If you know, you know, Adam Hatton. I love this. I got it for when we went to Florida, so I can't wait to wear that one again. And I'll be wearing it with some black paper bag shorts. These were given to me by a friend, but they are H&M. They're a little bit older now, but thinking day 2 of Paris. I bought this on Vinted. It says Fleur Sauvage. I thought it was quite French, so wearing that. With some blue shorts that I picked up from Next in a pack of 2 in the sale. Win-win. Day 3 of Disney is going to be, it is a pyjama top, but this one, which says the toys are back. So I'm really excited to see Toy Story Land because that wasn't there when I went. So excited for that. And I'm going to wear it with some black shorts. Again, these were Next. And then my favourite outfit of all, which I'm probably going to wear on my birthday. Again, it's a pyjama top from Primark. But it's so cute! So it says Pooh's Farm for my Winnie the Pooh outfit, which again will go with my little Stitch. And then I've got some gingham shorts to go with it, which are again from Next. They were in the pack of 2. And then I've got my first ever pair of ears. These are Primark. I love them. I'm so excited to wear them. So yeah, they are probably going to be my birthday outfit with the Pooh top, the gingham shorts. It's a whole look I'm very excited to wear. Okay, I actually have a lot more space than I expected. So I've put away my pajamas in here, and then waiting for obviously underwear, etc. And then I've put my outfits in here, so there's a whole packing cube full of outfits in order of me wearing them, so it's easy to take out. My travel day trousers on the top, and then this side I'll be adding more of my toiletries, etc. And then I've got my Walt Disney World bag, which my husband will be wearing around the park. Put my ears in there because I've also put my day 1 outfit in because I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get changed yet and when we can check in. So at least it's in here and then I can get changed very quickly. And then I need to charge my power bank. My makeup is staying out because I need it at the moment. Then I need to put these into a bag because I don't want them to explode in the suitcase. And then yeah, there is a lot more space in there than I expected, which is great for more space for merch. Thank you for watching this Pack With Me vlog. I'm very excited for our trip to Disneyland Paris and Paris. So please like and subscribe if you want to watch all the vlogs that are going to be coming out. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Bye.